changes here in the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Fort Worth.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Here's Gillespie.
Fort Worth foul call. Vanderslo-ot. Third personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for Fort Worth. Ben Wallace. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Dunn up top. He's covered by Thompson. Clock at 6. From beyond the arc. Dunn misses. Fort Worth leading by 17. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Down low, here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
Offense is all about ball movement. She knows you have to share the love out there.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Swiped away. And here we go. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short. but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Phoenix calls timeout. Here's Gillespie. Hasn't made one yet. Trying to get open is Brooks. Gillespie, that's good.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
A three from Quickly. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, you know that's the name of the game these days. Hit threes, spread out that defense.
And Thompson throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now, here is O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. And here's Booker from the arc. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it. To the right side. Wallace left side. Pass to Vanderslo-ot. Antetokounmpo kicks to Wallace. On the wing quickly. Another 3 for Fort Worth.
What a selfless play from her. Passes like this show she wants to win.
Gillespie, the pass to Brooks. Brooks with a screen on Quickly. Will it go? Buries the long-range jumper. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Fort Worth calls time here.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
And here is Fort Worth now, outside Curry. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Well, that was a key pass from her. You always want to get your teammates involved. To shoot it better off a good pass.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the second quarter. With 3, Booker. The second chance effort. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 5.
Yeah, Green's motor helped him there, outworking the defense to get the ball back and finish.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those. Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
Here's Vanderslo-ot. The three from Johnson. Booker pulls it in. Curry against Green. Kicks it out to Booker.
Fourth worth foul called. Courtney, Vanderslo-ot. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
44 seconds left to play here in the half. O'Neal from long range. Haslam against Booker. Haslam, that's good.
Well, this is what they want to do. Work for high percentage looks.
Assisted by Courtney, Vanderslo-ot.
Booker outside. Pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Pulls up from the corner. A rebound by Johnson.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Fort Worth ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And centering up the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Anthony Davis is out there with Haslam. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Jones in at the three.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Booker the pass to Williams. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Williams finds Green. Williams sets a screen for Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For three, Booker. The three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's tipped.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Jones, no luck. Brooks against Jones. Pass to Williams. Now here's Booker. Williams in the post. Davis is on him. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Booker.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Here's Vanderslo-ot. Here's Curry. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got 8 points.
And what a pass from her right there. You love seeing this kind of team.
Here's Vanderslo-ot. Here's Haslam. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And the shot goes in.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Curry can't get it to go. And it's the Suns' ball.
Fort Worth foul. Courtney, Vanderslo-ot. Fifth personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Gillespie. A kick out to O'Neal. That three off the mark. Here's Curry. And they pick up 2. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Here's Gillespie. Williams dishes to Green. And it's Brooks in the corner. Clock at 4. Green, the pass to Williams. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And she diagnosed that perfectly, finding the open teammate.
O'Neal from long range. It's hauled in by Fort Worth. Curry with it. Now Green defending. Another 3 for Fort Worth.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Williams dishes to Brooks. Pass to Gillespie. And here is Green. He's guarded by Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Williams got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got 6 points. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Fort Worth.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here's Green. He's got 9. Williams' shot is off. Outside, Davis. Driving inside.
And look at Davis driving in with aggression and taking it right to the rack for the jam.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for Fort Worth. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to Bring up our State Farm assist of the game. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Suns. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. Nick Richards out there with Dunn, and it's Gillespie in at the point.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. With the teardrop, rebound by Wallace. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Gillespie. Rebound by Wallace.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly.
Team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
To the lineup.
Mark Williams is checked in for Phoenix.
Number 15.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Gillespie. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson from long range. It's hauled in by Dunn. Quickly against Booker. And here is Dunn. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for LeBron. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Fort Worth?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Green against Quickly. Booker outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter. It's stolen by Green. Booker left side. Misses the 3.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
And the dunk by Wallace.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Stolen by Quickly. Lays it up and banks it in.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Green's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Now here's Booker. Shoots over Curry, and the Suns miss again. And here is Fort Worth now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
3-pointer, Brooks. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Thompson's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Fort Worth. And here are the Suns now. Outside, Green. Back to Booker. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
They get it back, and the jam by Walt.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Booker. Fort Worth getting their last shot to go. O'Neal wide open. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
Now Fort Worth with it.
Fort Worth.
They're on a 16-7 run. And Fort Worth calls time here. They lead by 50. With this break in the action, let's take a look at our player of the game. And Fort Worth will go for a different look here. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Wallace. Johnson comes in for Thompson. Castle's checked in for Quickly. And Ricky Rubio's subbed in for Curry. .34 seconds left in the game. Here's Giannis. Fort Worth moving the ball around. Haslem, Johnson outside. Lets it go with a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Right side, Green. Rebounded by Castle. Rubio with a wide open look. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
So Fort Worth wins it. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. Now it's time for our player of the game.